7 decades of news broadcasting. From the early 50s, SABC News has always sought to tell the South African story. The news service was initially only available in English and Afrikaans. Years later, African languages were introduced to accommodate indigenous languages. The public broadcaster was established at a time when the politics of racial segregation was rife. It managed to thrive in this hostile environment. Despite the many challenges and various political landscapes the broadcaster charted, SABC News strive to be impartial and independent.
Things have changed, but the reality is the core values of journalism have not changed and cannot be allowed to change, because this is what sustains the credibility and the integrity of journalism.
As times changed, so did the news offerings in different languages. The establishment of African radio stations made sure that no event went by unnoticed. And with the arrival of television, the SABC News Service expanded its footprint. From the Soweto uprising to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission to the first democratic elections, SABC News made sure it didn't miss a beat. Different languages were also added to the television news offerings. From the experienced news junkies to the young cubs, the mission has always been to inform.
The SABC is first and foremost accountable to the public. That is why we are the public broadcaster and not the state broadcaster. So what it basically means is that we have to serve our citizens. Our citizens comes first. As a result, everything we do, we must put them top priority.
The delivery of news goes beyond the streets. Even to date, news bulletins are a team effort.
To everyone who works for the SABC, everyone must put in their efforts to make sure that we tell our nation the right stories to be told.
With the addition of digital news platforms, the SABC is establishing itself as a strong player in the digital space. The launch of the SABC News app last year, with all 18 radio stations and sabcnews.com live, was a crowning achievement. Mahlako Komane, SABC News, Johannesburg.